Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we are going to be building an NBA team of second option players for $15 with the hopes of winning a championship and really just outplaying these bitch-ass number one options of the world. You know, the guys taking all the spotlight, all the glory from the second options of NBA franchises. But before we do that, guys, I do have a new subscriber goal. Today, I'm trying to hit 300 brand new subscribers. So if you watch my videos, if you're one of the 53% of people that are not subscribed, if you do not mind hitting that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated and helping me hit that 300 new subscriber goal. And also, if you don't mind dropping a like on the video, and while you're down there, guys, let me know in the comment section below, what exactly is your team looking like? We got so many great players where it's just like, it's crazy to think these guys are like second or, you know, pretty much all second options. I guess you could probably make a case for a few third options depending on what you're looking at. But yeah, for the most part, second option players on this list. But you really think about it, when it comes to winning a championship, like, you look at the Lakers, number one option, LeBron James. You look at the Bucks, you know, number one option is going to be Giannis. Not a huge difference between those two players. And then you look at the second options, though. Chris Middleton, great player, was an all-star. I mean, one of my favorite players in the NBA. But you compare him to a guy like Anthony Davis, and there's just no comparison whatsoever. Right now, of course, there's other things like coaching and really just the rest of the starting five, the depth of the team overall. So it's more than just that. But I'm just saying, having a really good second option, especially in today's game, is almost critical and needed to win an NBA championship, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and get going on this list. I think I built a pretty damn good team here. I have pretty much one player from each role, so let's go ahead and get started on that. The first player that I'm going to take for my number one option on my second option team is actually going to be Anthony Davis. I mean, it's just crazy to think about that he's considered a second option, but definitely plays like an A+ S tier player. So yeah, he is going to be my $5 player. Somebody we can really build around. Now, I think I am actually going to continue to run him at the power forward position. Just because he doesn't like playing center, and I think his skill set actually translates better to the power forward position, just because, did you guys know, before he was like a pro in basketball and really played college or anything like that, he was like 5'4", 5'5", and then he played point guard, and he actually ended up having some like crazy ass growth spurt, and now he's what, 7 foot tall or whatever. So it's absolutely crazy, but he's got like that guard like mentality. We all know what AD is like. He's a damn beast. Okay, next up, we are going to go with a $4 player. And, you know, based off some of the players on this list, I definitely wanted to focus on the shooting guard position. And that is going to be the man on the Golden State Warriors. And didn't really get to see him all the season because of injuries. We actually did not get to see him, but that's going to be Klay Thompson. Yes, guys, this man has been like the perfect second/third option for the Golden State Warriors since he's really entered the NBA. You know, going back to the Splash Bro days when it was just him and Curry. Then, of course, when he played with Kevin Durant, he still played like a second option, right? But essentially, Curry and Durant were both number one options. I mean, I know it doesn't really work like that number-wise, but still, man. Klay Thompson, just like the perfect teammate, can play off-ball, catch-and-shoot player, can let you up for 37 points in a quarter. You just never really know when it comes to Klay. And I really do think that he would be even better as a number one option on a team. But what makes the Warriors so great is that he has, you know, the mentality to sacrifice and be that number two guy. And he doesn't mind it. He does not mind playing second fiddle to Steph Curry. Okay. Next up, we are going to go with a $3 player. So we got our we got our shooting guard, and we got our power forward position. So I do want to actually take care of the small forward position, and that is going to be somebody else I already did talk about, and that is the guy on the Bucks, Chris Middleton. Once again, like one of the most talented second options out there, but the way he plays basketball, he has that like assassin mentality where Middleton will go out there and drop 30 points and you won't even realize. Like, this guy just goes out there, takes care of business. You know, Giannis takes the spotlight, but Middleton still puts up the numbers in a way where I actually think he's one of the most underrated players in the NBA. What is it? The 50-40-90 club, I think is what it's called, is what he's going to be a part of. Well, essentially, I think he was actually 0.1 percentage points away in one of the categories from actually making it. So hopefully the NBA season comes back so we can actually officially make that. But regardless, Chris Middleton, you know, for $3, they're pretty damn good. Okay, number two, or $2 list, I should say. We are going to take care of the point guard position. Might have you guys out there saying, yo, Crispy, why don't you take Kemba Walker? Why don't you take, Kyrie Irving or Russell Westbrook? Well, you look at the $2 spot, you got two really good point guards available that I definitely was not going to pass up on that budget, and that is Kyle Lowry or D'Angelo Russell. So my first mindset was to get Kyle Lowry, just because I'm thinking, you know, it's a one-season type of rebuild thing here. We're trying to win a championship. Kyle Lowry's gotten it done. His leadership, his defense, his playmaking abilities, everything. And then you got D'Lo, who I think, obviously, you know, if this was a long-term thing, you're taking D'Lo just because of his age and being a former All-Star and stuff like that. I asked you guys on Twitter which guy I should take. My mindset was to take Kyle Lowry, and thankfully, like 75% of you guys agreed with me on that. I was so afraid I was going to take Lowry, and the comment section was just going to completely roast me for not taking D'Angelo Russell. But, you know, a one-season thing, Kyle Lowry. So happy for this man's career, because for so long he was getting roasted just by his play in the playoffs, and then he ended up winning a championship, and now he's finally got that respect. He can go out there and just hoop, and he's been great, man. I mean, you know, he's don't got many more seasons left before he's going to retire, but for now, he's going to be the point guard for our team. And then we need a $1 player. So we obviously need a center, or I guess in theory we could go power forward and put AD at the center position. But no, man, I am going to be taking Steven Adams for $1. The man, yo, oh man, I go backwards. Yo, where am I going, man? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we got Steven Adams, center for the OKC Thunder. I've been saying this for a while now. I think he's a great center to have on a team contending for a championship. I don't necessarily like him on a rebuilding team, although the Thunder aren't really rebuilding. They're just kind of like a good, solid team, right? But regardless, I mean, this man sets hard screens. You know, he rebounds the basketball. His defense is great. You know, doesn't always block shots and stuff, but just his presence and really his ability to alter shots is what makes him a huge asset to any team. Very low ego guy. Now, in my opinion, do I think he's really the second option of this team? Not really. I mean, you know, you got Chris Paul, you got Shai Gilgeous, and you got Danilo Gallinari. So, but I mean, he does kind of play like one of those like second fiddle players where he doesn't get the respect he always deserves because some of the better players on the team. So I like Steven Adams a lot. I look at some of the other centers, you know, DeAndre Ayton, Clint Capella, Kristaps Porzingis, Rudy Gobert. Like, really the only center I would have wanted besides those guys is probably like Kristaps or Rudy. But those, I wasn't paying, you know, $5 or $4 for them. So Steven Adams, I think in today's era of basketball, does exactly what you need your center to do. Now, you know, if he was able to add a bit of a three-point shot, that would be even more of an asset. But besides for that, does everything else. Like, you all remember Andrew Bogut on the Warriors? Like, Steven Adams is like him on steroids. So, yeah, he'll be the perfect center for our team, setting picks and stuff for Klay Thompson and shoot some threes, Chris Middleton, all those guys. So, yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and hop into an NBA season to get the lineup all going and everything like that. Absolutely loving what the team is looking like. I think we can definitely win a championship. But like I said, let me know in the comment section below what your team is looking like. And, of course, while you're down there, if you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, would be greatly appreciated. Okay, the team is all set, guys. I did make brand new jerseys, a team logo. We are the Detroit Dolphins. I did about 37 seconds. So, yeah, very proud about how these, you know, crazy-ass jerseys turned out right there. So, we got Kyle Lowry, Klay Thompson, Chris Middleton, Anthony Davis, and Steven Adams, of course. As far as our coaching system, we are going to be going with a defensive coaching system just because, like, this team you look at, bro, like, we can be shutting down them damn first options, man, like, straight up. Like, ain't nobody getting past anybody on this team except Chris Middleton. For whatever reason, Chris Middleton only has half a bar in the defensive department. But yeah, man, as far as team record, I am going to say probably like a 63 win team. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. So yeah, let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see if this second option NBA team, the Detroit Dolphins, can take out the Sharks. That was my pun. It was horrible. I regret it. But hey, let's see how we do. Okay, so like everybody else in the world, I underestimated the second options. I said 63 wins. This team went 71-10, guys. We got one more game against LeBron James and the LA Lakers. Let's actually see who has a better game, LeBron or Anthony Davis. Simulate with Simcast. I mean, I don't know. Would you say LeBron may be the second option now? I don't really know, because he's like the guard. You know, he's the one that gets everybody else involved and everything. So it's hard to really say, man. I think they're both just number one options. We got the W, 48 points, 18 rebounds, 5 blocks for Anthony Davis. LeBron, I mean, you know, LeBron still had himself hell of a game too. And it looks like Deion Waiters is the next second option on the team. So that's not absolutely great for them. But we got the MVP award going to, well, that's Coach of the Year. Okay, MVP, Anthony Davis at 34 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks per game. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. We got Sebastian Graham, our coach, as Coach of the Year. All-NBA first on the Detroit Dolphins. We got Kyle Lowry making, there we go, and Anthony Davis. All-NBA second, Chris Middleton, and All-NBA third. That's this. No Steven Adams or Klay Thompson, surprisingly, not making the list. You know, playing 48 minutes a game. But we are the number one seed, obviously. Let's go to the player stats on the season. So we got AD, we know his stat line. Klay did get 25 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Middleton at 25, 7 and 9. Kyle Lowry, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 13 assists per game, and playing some fantastic defense. And then Steven Adams, 15 points, 19 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game. The 19 rebounds is even more impressive because he's playing with Anthony Davis on his team. And then field goal percentage wise, Steven Adams leading the department in that. And 3-point wise, everybody doing a pretty damn solid job outside of Adams, who doesn't actually shoot threes, right? But first round, we got Trey Young and the Atlanta Hawks. I'm expecting a damn sweep in these playoffs here, guys, because I was not expecting 72-10, but sweeping the playoffs is still pretty damn near impossible itself anyway, because I think there's only been one team. I think the Lakers, they lost like 1 game, wasn't it? Something like that. 31-16 for Kyle Lowry in that game. I mean, everybody dropping 31 points apparently. That's my favorite number, by the way. It is my basketball number. Next up, we got Philly, simulate rounds. We actually lost 2 games to the Hawks, too, so nothing is definitely guaranteed with this. We very well could just lose in the playoffs, and we almost did. Philadelphia actually almost beat us. We got them 130-115 in the closeout game, though. All right, next up, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. Damn, bro, yo, Colin Sexton. Yo, check him out, man. 39 points. Okay, simulate round here. They actually swept the Brooklyn Nets, and I don't have injuries turned on either, man. So they legit swept Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, and we swept them right back. But we got Portland, also a number 7 seed in the NBA Finals. All right. Well, this should be a pretty damn easy W, you would think. Simulate round, and yeah, we got them 4-0, guys. The Detroit Dolphins, you know, might take over my Detroit Pistons. You never really know. We got Anthony Davis, the best number 2 option in the entire NBA, getting that Finals MVP. But hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.